All right, enough of my little rant there. Let's bring in back in Shannon and the one and only Dani Daniels. God, I can't hear anybody though. Let's see. Let's see if I can hear him. All right. Can you hear me, Shannon? All right. Okay, are you guys muted? No. Let's see what's going on there. I can see him, but I can't hear him. Let's see. Let's try to get this right here. All right. So there we go. So I know we see you guys, but we can't hear you. So they're trying to figure that out. Something happened on there. All right, let's go. I mean, you guys didn't change anything, so their volume is fine. Oh, I hear them now. I hear something now.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Tim, I was mortified. I'm like, Dani's on, and Dani was so cute. You were talking about coronavirus. I'm like, he's going to ruin it by talking about coronavirus. She's like, tell him there's boobs. I'm like, I know boobs. Stop talking about coronavirus.
Hey, listen, Dani, I'm a butt man, so I can't. The boobs don't do for me.
Butt too. I'm just sitting on it.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, can you make her louder, Wahid? All right, Shannon, don't yell. That's all Wahid's advice to you. So
what?
We're trying to make Dani a little louder, that's all. So Dani, welcome to Awaken Atlanta. Thanks for coming on and sharing. We just love your husband. Wow, well done.
Isn't he the best?
Well done, honestly. Vic's great job, you know? So
yeah, if you saw what was in his pants, you'd clap twice.
Ooh. All right, we're going in deep right now. All right, so first of all, how are you handling the lockdown and the coronavirus issue going on? How are you experiencing? What's your experience been like?
I mean, honestly, I'm staying inside and I'm just like, camming, shooting. I mean, it's fine. Cooking from home. I'm not going outside. I'm, doing my part. I live in New York, so it's, you can't.
Yeah,
I love that you're doing your part.
I was watching videos of New York and the hospitals, and it's like crickets. Guys were taking videos of going in the ER, and no one's in them. No one's in the tents.
So, Dani, let's talk about you. He loves talking about coronavirus. We're going to ignore him.
All right.
Let's talk about you. I'm dying to know why you got into the industry in the first place.
Oh, honestly, I went to art school. Long story short, went to art school, dropped out, started stripping, and then I found out that I could, bang women. So
yeah.
I signed up.
You're like, I'm there.
Honestly, I thought porn, you had to do everything. And it turned out you didn't. So I was like, wait a minute, I can just do women.
Right.
Oh my gosh. And that's what made you interested.
But you didn't stop you didn't stop at just doing women though.
No, I did just women for quite a few years, but then I ended up, going to the dark side.
Which is men. Men are always the dark side. I get it.
But so I assume there's more money involved in the dark side.
Honestly, I didn't do anything extreme, so not that much of a difference. I mean, there is more money, but it wasn't the reason.
Gotcha.
I was just like, oh, that guy's cool. I guess I could bang him.
So do you have, just for the record, do you have complete choice and ability when you do sign up for a contract? So you have to follow a contract to decide what.
You get complete control of your scene partners. If you don't want to work with someone, you can guys and girls have no list. You get to totally control who you bang.
All right, so my contention was, the stripper lifestyle is always a gateway to the pornography lifestyle, right? And
I can see that.
Okay, well, good for
Sometimes.
you. Good for you saying that. And often too, prior to the stripper lifestyle, a lot of girls grew up with, and I'm saying your circumstances, perhaps with not a lot of parental oversight, or they've had a bad experience with a sexual abuse experience, whatever it may be.
I'm not gonna say that doesn't happen, because it does. But for me, I just started stripping because I was like, I can show my boobs. I don't care.
So you grew up in a really normal, good household without the trauma.
Yeah, I wasn't abused. I had a great childhood. I just had no problem getting naked. It doesn't faze me. It's not taboo to me. So, I cammed, I stripped, and then I started shooting scenes. And I feel like a lot of girls do that. A lot of girls will strip and then cam.
Show some pics, Ashley.
Yeah.
Do you ever talk in your porns?
What do you mean?
Are you do you put on skits?
Hi.
Do I ever talk? No, I'm just where's penis?
Is there a skit that you have to follow, or do you just is it ad lib?
It depends on the company. If I'm shooting for myself, it's just all ab lib.
Oh my gosh.
So impromptu.
Some companies have scripts, and some, they want like a gonzo, just a raw, real scene. It just depends on who's hiring you.
So did you ever not like the guy that you was having sex with?
That's actually, yeah. I mean, like I've had guys talk their way onto my no list. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, you start working with a guy, you're like, oh God, this guy's a douche.
Yeah.
Like never again. Never again.
Have you ever not enjoyed it and you have to pretend like you are, or most times you thoroughly enjoy what you're doing?
I mean, like I've worked with a partner and I found that like we don't have like chemistry. And at that point, I kind of just would take the reins and be like, well, I'm going to enjoy this whether or not you do.
Speaking of enjoying it, let's be real for a second here. Do you really enjoy it? And what I mean by enjoying it, and do you climax when you're having sex with your partners, girl or man?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like what you were just asking about, like if you didn't get along with the scene partner, like I would like hump a girl's leg to get off. Like I would do whatever.
Boy, Vic is such a lucky man, is he not? Jesus.
You're like, I'm not wasting my time. Have you ever been told like when you're about to climax, no, you can't yet, you have to keep going?
Yeah, but usually I do anyway.
Oh my God.
So
you're a rebel.
So
I'm very selfish.
Well, there's something to multiple orgasms, but at the same time, as a porn star, would you say the majority of them don't have that level of enjoyment in the sex? It's a job. They do it. They fake it. They say.
I think, every performer is different. Some performers, are in it for the sex, and some performers are in it to perform and, be pretty. And it just depends on what you want. For me, I was in it for the sex. The paycheck at the end is the bonus. So I enjoyed every minute.
What a great attitude, honestly.
What about like the stereotype of you get into porn because you want to be an actress and you didn't make it, so you go to porn? Is that real?
Not really. I mean, you have a lot of girls that do porn and then want to try to do mainstream, but it's usually like you're playing like dead hooker or like stripper number 7 or, girl that gets naked at the party. And so it's like,
yes.
But yeah, usually it doesn't really exist anymore.
Can you share? And we're talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I want to talk about kind of porn with a purpose, like why you believe it's such a your great experience. But are you able to talk about some bad experiences, whether with you or other girls or even guys you've seen in the industry, how they were maybe taken advantage of?
I mean, you definitely have to be strong to be in porn. You know, if you definitely have to know what you want. You have to know your limitations. You can't let people will try to talk you into stuff. Of course. Like, I've never done an anal scene. Have I been tried to be talked into it? Sorry, so early. Yes. But, I always say that like porn is like 1 year in porn is like dog years. So it's like 7 years in real life.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of grow up pretty quick.
Yeah.
And, everyone, any industry, someone's going to try and talk you into something that benefits them. So you just have to have a good head and know, you have
to be your own advocate, right? And be able to say no and to stand up for what you truly want.
Yeah, but
exactly. And like what I am okay with, another performer might not be, and vice versa. So everyone's different. Everyone does different scenes, and people have different, no lists and what they want to do, what they don't. So you just got to stay true to you.
What do you say to the women out there that have like the men that are super addicted to porn and they just don't get it? Do you think that it's okay? Or do you think that there's like an underlying issue there?
I think if you're not communicating with your partner that you're watching porn, there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the most important thing. If you're hiding anything from your partner, if you're eating Cheez-Its at 3 a.m. and you're hiding it from your partner, it's probably not a good situation.
Right.
But I mean, is porn really that bad? No. I mean, guys and girls, they just want to get off. You watch me, you jerk it, and you close the computer. I'm trying to say PG. Jerk it.
All right. Okay. But
I think it's as long as you're communicating. If you're hiding it from your partner, it's not good. Why don't you watch it with your partner?
Right.
Maybe you'll learn something about your partner that they like that you didn't know before, and you can improve your sex life.
Well, it's got such a stigma, right? Like people like me, for instance, I never really got into it because I was more afraid, and I really love women. Like I have a voice for women. So my thing is like, oh my God, so many people in that industry are probably abused as children. So my heart goes out to them. But you're telling me that's not the case.
Well, in
No,
her case, it's not the case. But in some there are. You know, you'd be surprised. You do a poll.
Are there people that are abused that work every job? Of course,
right?
You know, it's the same. It's the same percent. And we're not all just like locked in a closet and allowed to come out. You know what I mean? It's like we're happy. We like it.
Yeah.
I love rough sex. I love being choked. I love being spanked. I love, and again, I'm trying to keep it PG, but I love it very rough. And I have people write to me like, oh my God, how can you do that? How can you be abused? And I'm like, but I love it. But I'm enjoying every second of it.
Right.
We have safe words. We have no lists. We talk to our partners before and say,
what does no list mean?
No list can be anything. Like I might not want to work with this person, or I might not like.
Oh, a no list. Okay.
So it could be anything that you're just not allowed to do, or not allowed, or a person you're not allowed to bang. For me, it's like I don't like being spit on. I think spit is disgusting.
So
don't spit on me.
I do too.
What do you mean spit? Like on your body?
Yeah, they do it all the time. And pornography is always doing it all the time.
Woo, all right.
Well.
So that would be like a no list thing. Don't
Okay.
do this. There's also safe words that you say. If you're in a scene, you're in a situation, you're like, oh, no, not my thing. You call a safe word, everyone cuts, that's it.
What's your safe word?
Don't say that.
It's usually red.
What is it?
It's usually red.
Why? It's not like Clarence or anything like the freaking angel from...
All right, hold on. Dani, this is great. You have such a bubbly, nonchalant, sounds like very healthy perspective on sex. I mean, you're free. You enjoy sex, even with the people you had paid to have sex with. It's just that you have that personality where, hey, whatever goes. So I have two couple questions for you here. Now, I understand talking to Vic, he doesn't have a jealous bone in his body. But for the average human out there, when you're having sex with somebody else and you're enjoying it, I mean, you're climaxing and enjoying it. I mean, most people, especially guys, will have a hard time.
I love it as a fist bump.
Yeah, he's like, you're climaxing. What is it? All girls can.
Get that choke in. Right? I mean, you're enjoying it completely. Most guys and girls would have a hard time being okay with that level of sharing that person enjoyment. Now, I'm not saying they shouldn't be. I'm just saying a lot of people would have a hard time.
I definitely understand that. Okay. I mean, it's not an easy thing to sign up for, dating someone in porn. I mean, usually we date each other because it's like an easy thing. I get it. My scene, that guy will get it. So we should just bang each other. We're both tested. Why not?
Right.
But it's not I'm not going to sit here and say it's easy to date a porn star because it's not. I mean, I am going to set and I am banging other people. And then I'm like, okay, bye, honey. I'm going to go take this tree trunk, see you in about 8 hours. Not a lot of people can handle that. But, that's what you sign up for. The problem is a lot of guys and girls will get into a relationship like, this is so cool. And then when push comes to shove, they're like, wait a minute. Maybe this is too much.
Right.
And so you gotta be like my husband.
Are you jealous at all of your husband? Like, what if your husband said he wanted to go do a sex scene?
I'd be down.
With a 29-year-old porn star.
Oh, I don't care.
You go younger, Tim. You're like, how old are you? Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't mind.
Hey, on a more serious note here, I know you personally don't have any children as of right now, as per Vic.
Oh, never.
Okay, but say you have a daughter, all right? And she's
it's theoretical. She can't say it because she's never had one.
Theoretical.
Yeah.
But say you have a daughter and she's of age and she's like, hey, Mom, I love what you do and I want to get into the porn industry too. What would be your advice as her?
Why? I wouldn't care as long. I mean, it would be weird.
Be honest now.
She can't because she doesn't have a daughter.
Oh, she can imagine having a daughter, Shannon. Don't be so.
No, you can't.
She's a big girl. She's a big girl. She can answer the question.
As long as she knows what she wants. And as long as, or a guy, as long as either of them would know what they want, they are in a safe space, they're not getting taken advantage of, what do I care? I'm not going to lie, it'd be really weird because I'd be like, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, dude, that's kind of incestual, but I don't care.
Okay, but what's your take though? Because a lot of girls are young and naive. You seem to have a little bit different perspective because you grew up probably a little faster than most, I'd say, in that industry.
I waited until I was 21 to do porn.
Okay.
That's just personal preference.
But even being a stripper though, Dani, you grew up quick. All right, strippers grow up quick, right? And so you kind of learn a lot of mistakes back then. But for the girl who perhaps doesn't have that experience level and they're going into porn because they're watching our show right now, and like, hey, this sounds great. Let me try it, right? And they're moving in, and because a lot of the people in the pornography, they'll, like you said, they'll push you, like, come on, you got to go to anal, you make more money, this and that. And they maybe haven't had really developed their level of integrity or the level of what their belief system for what they're willing and not willing to do. There's an experimental phase, especially when you're younger. Would that concern you if you had a daughter? Like, you would be able to walk her through it. Hey, you're not going to do this. You'd probably be a manager, right? But most people wouldn't have that type.
Be a manager. You're going to be a star.
So, honey, when you go down, this is what you do.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is.
Don't forget to cup the balls.
All right. So before I go to a fun question here, I just wanted you to answer that question. Would that concern you for girls who are getting into it, not having that level of oversight, and they could be taken advantage of?
I mean, if somebody watches this show and decides they want to do porn, I would say absolutely not, because you're not doing any research. You're going on what I'm saying for 20 minutes and you're going to base your life choices on that. No. Porn is a life decision. You're going to be judged for your job for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter if tomorrow I quit and I became a doctor. They'd be like, former porn star Dani Daniels becomes doctor. It doesn't matter. So it's definitely something that you have to put more than 5 minutes thought into and think, like, is this something that I want attached to my name forever?
All right, now listen.
If the answer is yes, the next question would be, now what makes me happy? Does girl make me happy? Does doing 6 dudes at once make me happy?
Jesus.
I mean, for some girls it does. I have friends that got into the industry and just dove in and they were very, very happy. But it's checking in with yourself. It's if you get into porn thinking, how much money can I make? Do not get into porn.
Okay.
Because that's not, I don't think that's a healthy, thought process.
I have a question for you. Would you consider yourself bisexual?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So if you're bisexual and you're monogamous, right? With your husband. So how do you not have
it doesn't
those
count
desires?
With girls. Girls on girls doesn't count as monogamous.
No, that's what I'm asking. Does it count or are you allowed to do that?
Oh, I definitely check out girls on the street and I'm like, that girl's hot. But then I turn to my husband, I'm like, that girl's hot.
Yeah.
But we are monogamous with guys and girls.
Oh, wow.
That's just like unique to us. And I honestly, I don't miss banging women. Like, do I love women? Yeah. But I have had sex with so many women. I can usually look at a woman and tell you how she's going to bang.
Can you look at me and tell me how I'm going to do it?
I mean, I can't see your full body.
Stand up, Shannon.
No, because then you'll see my pajama pants. That's one of the perks of working from home. You're dressed from the waist up. Other than that, pajama pants.
Hey, it'd be amazing if you just had no pants on.
Yeah, it's a no pants party. You have no idea what I'm doing under here.
Hey, Dani, Shannon asked me to ask you a question because she was too embarrassed to. So let me ask you the question.
I did not. He's lying. Whatever he's saying, it's a freaking lie.
All right. Shannon wants to know, Dani, what techniques that you learned that you've experienced with men or women that you could share that you think would help people in their sex life?
Oh, that's a good question, though. You can. All right.
I would say slow down
during sex.
Yeah, a lot of people rush into things, and I feel like some of the best orgasms I've had is when you're just like foreplay. Like, what happened to foreplay?
Yes, I know, and you're just enjoying it.
Can we bring that back? Yeah, just teasing a woman or a man. The lead up. It makes it so much hotter. I mean, as opposed to just all right, pants down, let's do this. 5 minutes. Bed,
But see, I think that's what's wrong with a lot of guys nowadays is because they watch so much porn. They think that you should just be completely aroused, fully lubricated without any foreplay. And you're just are you kidding me? Do something. Yeah.
Get on how real life works.
Get on that hard metal desk and on your knees, bare knees, and stay there for a half hour.
Tim, what's up with your hard metal desk? You've brought it up 3 times. And you know where my brain keeps going to? Oh, the coronavirus would survive 9 days on that hard metal desk. It needs to be blasted.
I'm just saying that
furniture is the worst. It's always the most like, I'm like, who bought this desk to bang on? Like, this is the worst.
Somebody that doesn't get laid.
Right.
Or that has like like he wants women, like he's got a weird fetish where he wants people to be uncomfortable.
It was probably just like on sale.
All right.
Like,
So Dan,
I'll give you that.
So Danny, you're pretty open-minded. So what's your favorite position?
Whatever's laziest.
Oh, you're like missionary.
From a true stripper. From a true stripper there. Yeah.
I love Mish. I do. I mean, and I love a good spoon. Like I love like lazy middle of the night sex.
Yeah.
Awesome. Because I perform. I mean, like, you know, I just want to connect with Vic. You know, I don't want this like theatrical. I mean, is there time and place? Of course. But
after a few drinks, maybe.
Good Mish.
Yeah.
So you're like, look what I can do, babe.
Or like bent over something. I don't know. Like, it doesn't need to be too, you know, I'm easy.
How are you?
If I need to get a leg day in, then definitely I'll get on top.
Yeah.
So your sex is a little more normal with your husband, perhaps, than most people would think that you're a porn star. And every time you have sex, it's got to be this crazy, wild experience.
Like where you thought, Tim.
Have like theatrical evenings, but it's not every time.
I love that you're saying this. I love that you're saying this, especially for women out there, because men, I feel like because they watch so much porn, they think that that's real and it's not real.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not.
See, you hear this, man, from
real.
A freaking porn star. It is not real.
I mean, there are evenings where I will do the whole shebang. I'll put on full lingerie.
Right.
I'll come home from work and I'm just like half naked. I'm like,
is there a pool guy in the back?
Yeah, he's watching through the window.
Jerking it. Oh,
but
Shannon.
It's not.
Sorry, I got carried away. Grandma, don't watch.
Hey, somebody throw some water on Shannon
know?
Right now. She's getting a little too antsy there. All right, so we have a couple minutes left.
Under the table action.
Hey,
the no pants party.
Hey, Danny, we have a couple minutes left here, and we got to get going here. And I know you got a busy life staying home.
You have a busy day.
Busy day.
Yeah, I gotta go change into my PJs.
Yeah.
So I'll ask you a fun question and then a serious question here. But the fun question is, what right now you're living your life and you're going into your monogamous now with Vic and everything. You experienced so much in a short period of time, like you said, 7 years dog life. What's next for you in the pornography sex industry?
You know, it's always funny because everyone always talks about porn. Like, what's after porn? Like, why does there have to be an after porn? Why can't I just do porn forever? Because it makes me happy. Everyone always sees porn as like a moment in your life. Like, oh, in my 20s, I did porn. And now I'm this. You know,
well, you have to go from MILF to cougar to down the line, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm gilfing it up.
Yeah.
As long as it's fun and people want to watch me naked, I don't care. You know, I do have stuff on the side, like other things I do. I have other projects, like I do art when I keep my clothes on, you know.
Yeah.
And I have other things, but I love it. I love porn. That's why I did it. You know, I have as long as
you feel like you're living out your purpose, like you're doing what you love.
Yeah, this is my purpose.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
Well, listen.
Each their own.
Listen,
I'm doing what makes me happy, and I feel like that's the most important thing.
Well, you love porn, and I have to say, I'll speak for Shannon's behalf. We love you. All right, so
we do, and not only do we love you, but the fans love you. You're getting such an amazing reaction from people because you are so real and so wonderful. So we thank you.
Yes, and so.
So, Danny, where can people find you?
Google.
Dani Daniels.
But yeah, I mean, DaniDaniels.com, obviously.
Well, say people want to see your art. You know, seriously, say they want to see your art.
Oh yeah, if you want to see my art, you can go to kiraleeart.com, KIRALEE art.com. If you want to, you know, watch me but not pay for it, because I understand, go to Pornhub, please. If you're gonna pick a tube site, Pornhub.
Okay.
But yeah, enjoy.
Well, Danny, you are something. You are something. What a great personality on top of everything else, right?
Tim, Billy wrote, Tim should not stand up right now.
I do have one plug. If you do like my husband and you do like me, we do a podcast together. It's called The Two Onions.
What is it called? What is it called?
On YouTube,
The Two Onions.
The Two Onions.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you have to watch the episode and figure out why it's titled that. But
him and corn and onions. Is there a theme here with food? I'm missing. You know. We have to figure this out. So
no, honestly, our last name means onion.
Oh, okay,
so,
gotcha. Interesting.
Right,
Two onions. I love it. Here. Very creative. So people could catch that, right? See that?
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about? Is it like based on your career path?
We talk. We have episodes where we talk just the two of us. We have episodes where we have guests on. We have porn stars on. We have musicians on.
Hey, if you ever need a guest, you let us know. Tim and I will come in.
Yeah, Shannon
and then it can be uncensored because we won't be AM radio. We can just say what we want. The truth will come out.
I'm so down for this.
All right. Let's set that up, and then Danny, Shannon and I want to attend with you and Vic to the AMA Awards.
Yes,
AMF
can we please go?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know. We have to bring a producer, Ashley.
Are you talking about AVNs?
Yes.
AVN Awards.
He doesn't know.
I don't know, but
do it.
He called MK Ultra today MLK, and his like favorite is MK Ultra.
Listen, I want to hang out with Danny, but really, Vic is a cool dude. I like to hang out with Vic. Honestly, he's fun.
Everyone likes Vic.
I know. Hey, Danny, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your experiences.
Thanks, Danny.
Go back to sleep.
Have an awesome morning.
Go eat some onions. Go eat some onions.
Party time.
All right. Bye.
Bye.